Here are the 4 things you need to know if you're going to be buying student rentals. Now, before we get into that, here's why I love student rentals as an asset class. The first is that students pay more money than regular market rate tenants. The second, there's nearly zero vacancy because students are always looking for housing as they become sophomores, juniors, and seniors. The third is that there is planned turnover. Students are always graduating in mid-May. So new leases start in June. So you have 2 weeks to turn over units and you can plan that with your contractors in advance. And then the fourth thing is that parents guarantee the leases so you don't have to worry about getting stiffed or not getting paid. And also, evictions, you really don't have to worry about because students are always moving out after they graduate from college. Now, the 4 things that you need to consider when buying a student rental. The first is location. The second is potential rental income. The third is the rules for the town. And the fourth is the floor plan of the house you're looking to buy. Now, the first is the most important, it's location. There's a saying in real estate that the 3 most important things are location, location, and location. It's super important to know where students want to live. So I've seen many investors get burned thinking that students want to live directly across the street from campus, but that's not always the case. Whatever school you're investing in, you need to find out, where do students want to live? It might be near the beach. It might be near the ski slopes. It might be near downtown where all the bars are. You don't want to buy a student rental because you think it's going to be a great place that students want to live. Buy it and then be stuck not being able to rent to students. So the question is, how do you find where students want to live? Good question. You talk to students. You talk to alumni, people that recently graduated, say, hey, where did all the kids live off campus? You go to campus, you start talking to underclassmen. Hey, where do you want to live? Where do students live? Talk to current seniors or juniors that are living off campus to get an idea of where students are. Now, you could go to campus. You could go on Facebook and look at Facebook groups and find out where are these students living. There's a ton of ways. The biggest thing that you have to do, though, is just talk to your clientele, which are going to be students or people that previously students. The second thing that you need to know is what is the potential rental income that each student is willing to pay? Similar to the first question, where do you find that information? You talk to students. Hey, what are you paying for rent right now? Hey, where are you living? Get an idea of where the students are living, what they're paying for rent. Do they think what they're paying is fair? What is the condition of the property they're currently renting? And all of that will inform you what students are paying for what kind of properties, meaning what condition they're in and what location they're in as well. And then it will allow you to start underwriting deals. The third thing to keep in mind is the town's regulations in regards to unrelated people living together. Locally to me, there's a rule where only 4 unrelated people can live in one house. If you go a town over, it's now only 3 people. So if you're buying a student rental and you're underwriting 5 kids going in at $1,000 each, it's $5,000 in rental income, that's great. But if you find out the town is only allowing 4 people or even worse, 3 people, it's going to impact how much you can rent your home for. Now, there's always ways to get creative, work around this, but that's probably for another video. The fourth thing to keep in mind with buying a student rental is the floor plan. You have to think, how do college kids live? College kids do not need a formal dining room. So when I'm looking at a student rental, I am walking in and looking at the floor plan. I'm going to probably turn the living room into a bedroom and turn the dining room into the living room. Open floor plan or open concept is the way to go because you want to fit as many students as you can into the house. Now, if you're buying a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and you're going to turn it into a 4-bedroom, 1 bath, you have to be cognizant that not all students are going to want to share 1 bathroom. You have to be cognizant that it might be tough for 4 students to share 1 bathroom. So when you're looking at that 3-bedroom, 1 bath, if you're able to add a 2nd bathroom and you have a 4-bedroom, 2 bath, it's going to be more attractive to students to rent that house versus if it was just a 4-bedroom, 1 bath. Because that's something they're thinking about is if we all have class at 9 a.m., we all have to get ready and there's 4 of us, somebody's going to have to start getting ready at like 7:45. So it's super important to look at the layout as you're walking the property and you're looking at properties to invest in. If you're renting to 5 students, it's going to be nearly impossible to only have 1 bathroom. There's a lot more to student rentals, but I just wanted to give you the 4 things that I look at quickly when making an investment. The most important of them all is location. If you have great location, it'll make up for some of the other things that you're going to be looking at as well. Students would rather live in the best location and have a house that isn't fully renovated or that is lacking certain amenities. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button below. I will continue to publish videos on mortgage lending, creative financing, and student rental investing.